Just like your MMORPGs, main battle tanks MBT are sent onto real battlefield to knock out strategic land targets or run alongside infantry as ground support. Whatever the situation, in the event of war, you will likely see one or two of these beasts striking fear into the hearts of the enemy. But which one of these modern battle tanks is the best? The 65-ton Merkava Mark IV is the most recent variant of Israel's Merkava Chariot main battle tank. It is fitted with removable modular armor that is used on all sides, including the top, and a V-shaped belly armor pack for the underside. Modular armor allows damaged tanks to be rapidly repaired and returned to the battlefield. Rear armor on the Merkava 4 is thinner, so to make up for this, chains with iron balls are attached to the rear of the turret that can detonate projectiles before they hit the main armored hull. If you're a tank expert, then you probably noticed there is no loader's hatch in the turret roof. And the reason is that any aperture on the turret roof increases the risk of penetration by anti-tank guided missiles. Main gun tank rounds are stored in individual fireproof canisters, reducing the chance of them exploding during the fire inside the tank. Another awesome feature of this tank is that the turret is electrically powered. Unlike other MBTs that use hydraulic turrets with a flammable liquid that ignites if the turret is penetrated. In battle, the tank uses its MG253 120mm main gun that can fire a wide variety of ammunition including heat, high-explosive anti-tank warhead, and sabot rounds like the APFSDS Kinetic Energy Penetrator, which is a small diameter projectile designed to pierce through enemy armor. These are fired from a semi-automatic revolving magazine loaded with 10 rounds that can quickly make Swiss cheese of enemy armor, allowing heavier explosive rounds to penetrate and rip open their target. There is also a 12.7mm machine gun for use against other smaller enemy vehicles that operate with the main gun, and another machine gun that can be operated from inside the tank. To top off all that firepower is an internally mounted 60mm mortar. To help it get out of a bad situation quickly, the Chariot has a 1500 horsepower turbocharged diesel engine allowing it to reach 40 miles per hour on flat terrain. Its new state-of-the-art fire control system allows it to shoot down enemy helicopters that try to sneak up on it. It is regarded by many experts to be the world's greatest tank, and it can be sold to other countries for $4.5 million per unit. Japan built its industry and specialized in building cars and trucks, probably some of the best in the world. It must be the reason why the Mitsubishi Heavy Industries Type 10 main battle tank is so good. The tank is designed so that it can navigate Japan's infrastructure, which is designed for smaller cars and trucks. This is great for Japan, having a very mobile tank that can get around the country quickly in the event of an invasion or catastrophic event. But it also makes the Type 10 suitable for air and sea transport. It's designed to be fast and highly mobile and is powered by a 1200 horsepower 8-cylinder diesel engine. The base armor configuration gives the tank a total weight of just 40 tons. That's just 60% of the M1A1 Abrams, and the horsepower to weight ratio comes to about 27 horsepower per ton, making it a very speedy battle tank that can travel 43 miles per hour flat terrain in both forward and reverse. Bolt-on armor can be added for extra protection and increases the weight by another 8 tons, and is made of a ceramic composite material and other top-secret stuff. In addition to the armor is a laser warning receiver that lets the crew know when a tank is being painted by a laser-guided missile beam. When the warning receiver goes off, a set of smoke dischargers automatically enshroud the tank in a smoke screen the second it detects a laser. When this tank finds a target in battle, it arms its 120mm smoothbore L44 caliber gun, which was made by Japan's Steelworks, with its automatic loader. The tank has a special hydro-pneumatic active suspension system, which allows it to adjust its stance so that it can absorb recoil when firing. It is also armed with an M250 caliber machine gun at the tank commander's station in a remotely operated turret. There is also a 7.62mm machine gun mounted at the base of the main gun and is operated by the main gunner. To help the commander and gunner identify their targets, the tank has 360-degree day and night and front-facing sights. The Type 10 has state-of-the-art networking capability where it can create a wireless network on the battlefield called Command, Control, Communications, Computers, and Intelligence, or C4I system. This would allow the tank to tie into a regiment command control system where it could work with other tanks or infantry on the battlefield. The cost for all that hardware is around $8.4 million. South Korea's 54-ton K2 Black Panther is being called a mighty main battle tank, and it's definitely needed because North Korea has one of the largest tank armies in the world. The K2 Black Panther is deadly in battle, combining an auto-loaded L55 caliber 120mm smoothbore main gun that can fire 10 rounds per minute. The ammo for the gun is loaded in a 16-shell magazine, and the tank can carry 40 rounds of ammo. To combat small enemy vehicles, it has a 12.7mm K6 heavy machine gun and a 7.62 coaxial machine gun. In battle, this tank takes full advantage of its advanced fire control system, which is linked to an extremely high-frequency radar system, and its traditional laser rangefinder and crosswind sensor. This system is capable of lock-on mode. It can acquire and track enemy targets up to a 6-mile range using a thermographic camera. Being locked on the target allows the K2 to accurately fire and hit enemy vehicles, such as low-flying drones or aircraft, while the tank is moving. It can effectively hunt down other tanks using its primary tank munition, the APF-SDS Kinetic Energy Penetrator. Heat chemical energy rounds provide the tank good offensive capability, allowing it to attack unarmored and lightly armored vehicles on the ground, and it can take out low-flying helicopters. It is also armed with the Korean Smart Top Attack munition, which is a fire-and-forget anti-tank ammunition special on the Black Panther. It is launched as a kinetic energy projectile from the main gun and can travel up to 5 miles. When it reaches its designated target, a parachute deploys, giving onboard radar, infrared, and radiometer sensors time to seek and acquire an enemy target. When a target is found, an explosively formed penetrator is fired from a top-down position to exploit the weaker upper armor of weak spots on the tank. The armor of the K2 Black Panther is classified, but it has been claimed that the front armor is strong enough to withstand a 120mm penetrator round fired from an L55 gun. Explosive reactive armor blocks cover the tank, and there is a soft-kill anti-missile system. It is equipped with a radar warning receiver and radar jammer, including 4 laser warning receivers letting the crew know if there is a laser painted on their tank. To help it move into battle quickly is a 12-cylinder water-cooled diesel engine that puts out 1,500 horsepower, and giving the K2 Black Panther a top speed of 43 miles an hour, like the T-10. At $8.5 million per unit, the K2 is one of the most expensive main battle tanks in service. The Leopard 2 is 60 tons of main battle tank that is fitted with advanced composite armor, and modular armor increases the frontal protection. It also has 360-degree protection against RPGs and mines. The Leopard 2 is armed with an FLW modular remote-controlled light weapon station that provides the tank with active self-defense. Its main weapon in battle is the 120mm L55 or L54 smoothbore gun, which can fire programmable 120mm HE rounds. If this tank gets in a close firefight, it can mow down enemies with its 7.62 machine gun, its 40mm grenade launcher, or its 50 caliber machine gun. If it gets into trouble and is painted with a guided missile laser, the radar detection warning sounds and the smoke grenade launchers fire grenades, concealing the tank within minutes. The Leopard 2 is powered by an MTU MB873 diesel engine that provides 1,500 horsepower. This tank can reach a top speed of almost 45 miles an hour, making it one of the fastest over flat terrain. There are many other features that are classified, but with a price tag of $5.74 million, expected to have cutting-edge technology. The 73-ton M1A2C Abrams is the latest variant to enter production in the United States military. It boasts the new Trophy Active Protection System that can protect it from the latest enemy weapons. This system intercepts and destroys incoming missiles, rockets, and tank heat rounds with a shotgun blast of tiny projectiles that intercept the munitions. In addition to this and more armor, the tank also has more electrical power, better diagnostic systems, and can host any other secret or classified technology. What is known is that the M1A2C has improved fire control, meaning that it can shoot faster and more accurately. There's a new optional machine gun for the tank commander, better infrared sights, and a new power unit that allows the tank to power communications and sensors without running its 1,500 horsepower Honeywell multi-fuel turbine engine. The engine itself has also been upgraded. Even though it's very heavy, the turbine can help the tank reach speeds of over 45 miles per hour over flat terrain. The tank's tracks have been updated and improved for higher performance and better support of the unit's weight increase. It is likely the new Abrams will keep its 120mm L-44 smoothbore gun and its 42-round capacity. Secondary armaments could include the standard 50-caliber heavy machine gun with 900 rounds and 2x 7.62 machine guns, one pintle-mounted, each with 5,200 rounds. This tank has all the latest protection and radar warning systems, including two 6-barreled M250 smoke grenade launchers, one on each side, that can quickly engulf the vehicle in smoke, along with the smoke generator that is equipped on the engine that the driver can trigger. Each tank has a unit cost of $8.92 million. The Abrams is arguably the best tank in the world and was involved in what might have been the last great tank battle of the 20th century. Bonus points for those that can name that battle in the comments first. We hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know which tank you think is the best in the world. If you liked the video, then be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you will be the first to know when a new video is posted. Thanks for watching.